this is the baby Taj Mahal. So this is the original Taj Mahal, or the first of the Taj Mahals. This one's a 300 rupee entrance fee. So walking through the main gate, just turn left and you've got the ticket office, ticket counter just here, 300 rupees. 300 rupee standard entry for foreigners, and a 10 rupee some other little fee that has to be added. So 310 if you're a foreigner, and this is it, the little baby. It's not as crazy busy, nowhere near it. That's a good thing in my opinion. Seems to be a little bit chill, no pushing and shoving.
यमुना किनारे खड़ा वो इमारत, संगमरमर की किताब में लिखी कहानी, मुगलों की शान मोहब्बत का सबूत, इतिहास की गोद में सोई हुई जवानी.
It is a baby, and even behind the entrance, you come in there through the entry, all has similarities to the actual Taj Mahal on a much smaller scale. It's a lot more peaceful in here, not too many people. It's nice and chilled out in here. There he is. I call this one a he. I don't know. I call things by he's or she's, depends. This one's a he. And as with the Taj and other mausoleums around and tombs, it has 4 entries. Obviously the east, west, south and north entries. This particular gate is by the river. This is the Yamuna River, and it's one of the most sacred rivers in all of India. The ancient Mughals built a lot of their forts and gardens and all these historical buildings along the Yamuna River. So just down the road from here is the Taj Mahal, which was built beside the Yamuna River. Now the river faces a lot of environmental challenges. It's you know, a lot of rubbish and things running down it. I mean, it doesn't look too bad to have a look at it here, but apparently it does face some environmental issues. But it remains the essential part of life and a historical and spiritual landmark in India. So very important. The river starts from the Himalayas. So from the Yamuna Glacier in the Himalayas and flows all the way right down through to here. So the baby Taj Mahal, or actually the tomb of Itmad-ud-Daula, it was built between 1622 and 1628. So once again, these are very significant, very old buildings. You know, these are not just 100 or 200 years old. You know, we're looking at like 400 years old for this building alone. It's also got another nickname. It's often referred to as the jewel box because of its intricate design and beauty. So not only do people typically just call it the baby Taj, it's also got another nickname. So basically it's got 3 names. How lucky is that? It sits on a very nice piece of land. It's very accessible to a visitor or to sightseers, and completely on the edge of the Yamuna River. Very amazing spot. So the baby Taj is the first tomb to be built completely in marble by the Mughal emperors, or the Mughal times. So something a little bit different to some of the others that were sandstone and marble. This one is completely made out of marble. And it has the inlays that you'll see shortly, all those inlays in there. So yeah, the inlays are semi-precious stones like onyx, jasper and topaz. Topaz. That's close. This is a real gem actually, this one. Even though it's not as grand as the Taj Mahal, just being here actually feels a lot better. I don't know, that might sound weird. Like, it might sound weird to say that being somewhere, you know, of maybe possibly less significant is better than being at the Taj. But the Taj was overwhelming. It was amazing, but the actual amount of people that were there is overwhelming. It's extremely busy. This one is nice, beautiful, and it's a lot quieter. These gated areas are just beautiful. They're really nice. You know, they've got a lot of detail in them for something that's not the actual mausoleum. There's a real lot of detail gone into the construction of these gated areas. Let's take a little bit of a walk around the perimeter. I generally like to just have a full walk around the whole perimeter of these places. I guess I can say to myself then, I've done it and I've been and I've walked through most, you know, the whole circuit of the grounds. Unless of course it's 90 acres and you can't get right around it, then that's impossible. But this one's not too bad in size. And just something I want to point out through the videos, you've probably seen a lot of haze, a lot of smog, and it is very polluted at the moment. The air pollution is very high. The rating's not at extreme, but there are warnings for, you know, health hazards for breathing, etc. It has been very, very smoggy, even down here in Agra, which is, it's quite some distance from New Delhi and Delhi, but to be honest, it's very, very similar, if not the same amount of pollution. It doesn't feel too bad when you know, at ground level and you're just breathing. I mean, as you look through things, it looks a lot worse than it really is. It's a little bit hectic on the eyes. On my eyes seem to be getting a little bit affected. There's no real drama breathing it. So if you do come here during times of high pollution, just be aware that you may be sensitive. If your eyes are a little bit sensitive to smoke, like if you're in bushfires or smoky areas or whatever, this is going to have a very similar effect on your eyes. Other than that, I think the breathing's okay. But yeah, little squirrels, they're everywhere. I don't know if they consider them a pest here, but I think they're so cute. I mean, look at this. I don't think it's seen, but he's just there. Look at him. He's so cute. They jump. They literally jump meters and fly around like a remote control car, and flick their little tail everywhere. Amazing little creatures. This one's not quite as strict on things like your cameras and your bags and all that sort of thing. They do a bag check, and they do have a bit of an issue with like your mics and things. I had to take it off. He was going to take it and put it away. Maybe he liked that I was pretty cool with him, and he just said, just please put it in your bag and don't get it out and put it on. I don't know exactly what the story is behind all this. Maybe I should Google and see why all these sorts of restrictions and things are. I don't know. I don't get it. I'd never get these sort of things, and it sort of irks me, because if you're going out and doing vlogs and YouTubing and that, and you have a mic on and you've got a camera and all these sorts of things, if you're going to get them all taken away from you, it's almost pointless paying and going to all of these places, as a YouTuber. There's another one there. So you see these gated entry or exit ways, like I said, on the north, south, east and west. And due to the age of these buildings and construction, 400 years ago, obviously there's going to be some damage to some of the buildings, and repairs over the years have basically been ongoing. This one here is the main entry again, and you can see just to the left of it, they've got scaffolding up, so they're repairing that as well. I did see some repairmen around the grounds doing some repairs. I guess this will be an ongoing thing as these buildings just get older and older, and like environmental issues start to take their toll. They're going to continuously need to be repaired. So some things have suffered quite badly, but others not too much. These marble structures have held up really well. I guess not a lot's going to go wrong with marble. It's a pretty solid piece of stone. Also a lot of birds flying around here. There are pigeons here, and like in true New Delhi style, there are eagles as well. Not so many around here, although I just spotted a heap over here. The baby Taj also holds symbolic significance as a tribute to family, particularly showcasing Nur Jahan's devotion to her father. Architecturally, it introduced innovations like intricate marble lattice screens, or jali, that allow light to filter through, creating a serene atmosphere. And these lattice screens become a significant feature in later Mughal architecture. So apparently the baby Taj is often overlooked by visitors to Agra because they're focusing on the Taj Mahal. So the tomb of Itmad-ud-Daula remains a beautiful example of early Mughal artistry. And it represents a transition from the earlier red sandstone style to the white marble structures that the Mughals are now famed for. So as I was saying before, this one is a complete marble structure. So I think on all accounts, it's really a must-see. If you come to Agra, I think this is one of the ones you probably want to come and visit. just because it's so much quieter. Literally, you just walk straight to the counter, get your ticket, walk straight in, go through the bag check, and you're in like Flynn. And it's a Saturday. Hang on, no, it's a Sunday. Sorry, day behind. It's a Sunday, and there's not a lot of people here. There probably is if you put them all in one little room, but in comparison to some of the larger places of interest like the Taj, it's relatively quiet. So I think it's just one of the more intimate places that you would really enjoy coming, having a look inside the mausoleum. Enjoy the river. The views of the river, as you've seen, beautiful. I mean, it's still a good view, putting anything and everything aside, whether places are polluted or what, it's still beautiful. Uh-oh. We've got a colony of monkeys. Do you call them colonies when there's like about 20 of them? I don't know, but they've just come in for the afternoon by the looks of it. They've all woken up. So they've come in, and there's a lot of fruit trees around, citrus type trees. See these ones here picking, little baby there picking off the tree. It's probably getting the little blossoms or the baby, whatever citrus that is. Now the breed of this monkey, if I get the pronunciation correct, is the macaca mulata or something of that nature. I just call them the little grubs. As you can see, they're literally, there were none here about 5 minutes ago, and now there is actually there's probably about 50, maybe more. Alright, I think it's time to go in and have a little bit of a look. Been here for a little while, checking out all the monkey action over there. Couldn't film some of it. Terrible. Terrible for YouTube. Even the ladies were commenting on the fella over there. He was going for it, crazy. Anyhow, here we are. So it's a shoes off area. Take your shoes off before you leave. Before you enter in here. Shoes off. So I might go around to the front, actually, because I want to get. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Hello. This is a very interesting mausoleum. Wow. This is one of the tombs there, and all of these rooms have such intricate artwork. And the acoustics in here would be no good for playing your hi-fi in here. Very interesting.
आईने जैसा चमके ये प्यार का पैगाम, शीत मकबरे में बसी है एक नोखी शान। रानी का सपना बसता है रहाँ, ताज महल की छोटी बहना कहला जहाँ। तेरे मिनिया में बसे हैं किस्से, मुग़ल हसनों के मिच से हिस्से वक्त की तस्वीरें बयां करती है दस्ताना इत्माद-उद-दौला का अजब अफसाना महफिल में आए हर कोई कहे वहाँ इतिहासी लहर में छुपा है जो हाँ जहाँ आगरा की गलियों में है ये चमकता नूर काज की बहना पे पूरा भारत है फख्र संगमरमर का नक्शा है दिल का एहसास गुजरे जमाने का है ये इकरार का राज
So the tomb of Itmad-ud I forget the name. I look at it and I go, hang on. Itmad-ud-Daula, or the baby Taj. Let's just call it the baby Taj Mahal. It's just so much easier. It's an absolute gem, it really is. When you go inside, you can go into all the areas, all the rooms in there, all the corners, everywhere. You can photograph, video, all those types of things. Get as many videos and photos as you want. It's amazing in there. The grounds are quite nice. The monkeys have come out to play. They're roaming the gardens. But this is just another one of those gems of Agra. And like I said earlier, it seems to be one that's more overlooked by the tourists that come up to or come across to Agra, up from Mumbai or kind of southeast from New Delhi. But definitely, I think this is a must-do. This one, absolute must-do. Do come here. Like I said, easy payment, easy to get in, not too crazy on the security, and everyone seems pretty chilled and relaxed. No one's pushing you, barging into lines and all over the sort of thing. If you've never been to the Taj, the actual Taj Mahal, and you are planning to go, you'll know what I mean by this one's really chill and easy and calm and really nice to be at. If you have a look at my other video on the Taj Mahal itself, you'll see how it is. You'll see how crazy it is. The whole experience was just overwhelming. Beautiful. Absolute recommendation. It's another Lee recommendation for Agra if you do come here. When you're in India, I think you're going to have to come to Agra, surely. You're going to come to the Taj Mahal when you're in India, right? I think everybody that comes over here is going to be going to the Taj. But that's it for this one. Little Taj Mahal, we'll call it. The other name's just a little bit too difficult sometimes for me. But that's it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed it. Take care. See you in the next one. Also, when you come to a lot of these historical or archaeological sites, they do have purified water stations. So if you run out of water, just where you see the purified drinking water sign, they are okay to use.
सफर का वक्त आया है चलना है अब दूर यादों की लहरों में मैं खोया रहूं भरपूर झरोखों से निकले वो सब हंसी पल दिल कह रहा अलविदा मेरा सफर सफल दीवारों पे नक्शे तेरे बेमिसाल महलों से पुराना और प्यार का ख्याल इश्क की बातें और तेरा वो शाम तू रहे वक्त ये तेरे प्यार में, आंखें भरी भरी दिल वो है का, अलविदा इत्माद-उद-दौला मकबरा। कहानी जो तेरे संग लिखी हमने यहाँ, आँखों में आज नजारों में धुआं, शिकवा कोई नहीं वफा की ये निशानी, इतिहास में जिंदा रहेगी कहानी। पलकों पे बैठे ये आंसू थाम लूं मैं, वक्त की रेत पे नाम लिख लूं मैं, संगम की तहरीरें और इनका जुदा हो, रहेगी तेरी यादें सुन अपना लगाओ। ताज और ये मकबरे तेरे साए में, नजारे खूबसूरत ये तेरे प्यार